Hey, so who exactly remembers when Blizzard fired like 800 or so employees, like a good 8 or 9% of their entire staff worldwide because, what was the word? The jobs were redundant and they no longer needed them? Yeah, so here we go. Blizzard, what in the ever living heck are you doing? So, not that long ago, if you remember, let's take a look here. Some things were dropped. 12 months of 800 people laid off straight up at Blizzard. This happened back earlier this year, February. It wasn't that long ago. It was a few months ago. Just a few months ago. We talked about it here. Blizzard was laying off a good chunk of their employees because, what was it? They were redundant, I believe is what they were saying. Their jobs weren't necessary anymore. It was redundant. I wonder if this thing will say the exact reason. I should have looked that beforehand. Anyway, point is, they were fired because they were redundant, and that includes several of the community managers at Hearthstone. Didn't we just finish talking about Hearthstone not that long ago for something? Gosh, what was it? Blatant censorship from China? Yeah, anyway. So, Blizzard got rid of all these jobs, right? And that includes community managers. And here we go with one Christina. I can't say your last name. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Anyway, really, Blizzard? You laid off your entire Hearthstone community team and left it in shambles. Other CMs you laid off are still looking for work. Not me. And you post this? Shameful. Shame on you. And, I'm glad you're not looking for work. I really am. Sucks that other people are, too. Because, they laid off all these people because of redundancy, and now we've got this. The community manager at Hearthstone, community development. Apply now. Blizzard Entertainment is seeking an experienced community manager. Not like they just had some. Not like they just got rid of several of them or anything like that. For gaming industry, player communities, live events, player relationships, the senior contributing role works in close partnership with multiple functions across Blizzard, including game development, PR, brand, and more. It's not like they just had some. Not like they just a few months ago got rid of them or anything. Jeez, Blizzard, that would be a shame. Anyway, the ideal candidate is highly driven, self-motivated, with a proven track record. It's not like there's any of those out there. With a proven track record of large-scale community development efforts in the entertainment industry. Responsibility-driven, multiple community efforts as senior individuals contribute for community team, plan and execute all community events for Hearthstone, including international competitions and live streams. Really? It's like you had some of those just a few months ago and you got rid of them for being redundant. What was it? 800 people? Look at this. 800 different people all over the place that you got rid of. People had to uproot their families and find more work elsewhere because they were suddenly redundant. And now you're going to start hiring these people back? No, I'm sorry. You're not hiring these people. You're looking for other people to fill their positions now. Anyway. Requirements: bachelor's degree, minimum 3 years experience, demonstration success, contributing experience in owning projects, deep familiarity with online player communities across platforms, familiarity with performance tracking and measurements, plus his advanced degrees in communications market. Oh gosh, it's more like they had people like that not that long ago. If I was Christina, I would be pissed too. Luckily, she's no longer having to look for work. However, there are other people who are. like she says, rehire the people you laid off that are still looking for jobs. How hard is that? Here in the U.S., I don't think we have any protections for things like this. We have things like at will, at will work, or what is it, right to hire and things like that. I can't remember their exact names right now, but essentially, they can't really discriminate against you for hiring. They gotta hire you regardless, as long as you're filling the role and can do it and stuff. And at the same time, the trade-off for this is giving up all our protections for keeping our job. And to be totally honest, the more you think about it, the more it sucks. Because they can literally fire you for nothing and give you no reason whatsoever in several states in the U.S. That is the real big downside, and I have been fired from jobs in the past, in high school and other things, for no reason whatsoever, could not be given a reason, and there is no legal remedy for me to find a reason, so what's the point? Not that it really mattered. I mean, it was flipping McDonald's. Nobody cares about that. But anyway, that's the problem here in the States. We don't really have any protections for workers other than, your standard. You can't work them beyond this point without breaks and other stuff like that, and you have to give them breaks and things. Other than that, the protection of your employment, you're nothing. If they got what they need out of you, you're out the door the second they don't want you, and Blizzard's no example. And then when they realized, which is funny because they admitted this after the fact, that maybe we shouldn't have fired all these people because we kind of need them. And now here we are, looking for, I don't know, another community manager. Anyway. But yeah, Blizzard, there are people out there that you had. Go ahead and hire them back. Send them a thing. Send them, I don't know, a fruit basket or something going, look, I know we screwed you and we're sorry. Will you come back and work for us? How hard is that? I mean, come on, you are now looking for replacements for the people that you were getting rid of. And, when all this stuff was coming out, you were just saying, oh, it's jobs we no longer needed because, they're redundant, we don't need that many people. And a lot of it was like customer service type stuff, and then community managers were getting canned. And yeah, anyway, this also, I thought was kind of funny, kind of sucks, but whatever that is, OMEGALAUL, hey, go join the Hearthstone community team because Chris Atlas blocked you. Ironically enough, this is pretty Blizzard's standard way of solving problems. Get rid of it and don't say anything, and it doesn't exist. A reminder for those in the gamings that follow me, unionize, which is also something they don't have. I'm crying laughing at the sheer irony of all this. Good to know that the other CMs in my inbox right now are howling. Bless you guys. So who exactly is Chris? Chris is currently the one of the community managers at I don't know, Blizzard's Hearthstone. Yeah, he doesn't want to hear about any of this because Blizzard's kind of in the wrong here. Blizzard, you really suck. You're hitting the I don't know, the what is it, the EA fame at this point recently with all the stuff that's going on. But yeah, so yeah, the best Blizzard way of tackling these problems is block it, don't look at it, and it will all go away. Never mind the fact that nobody's playing Hearthstone anymore. Never mind the fact that people are leaving World of Warcraft in droves. Never mind the fact that Diablo hasn't had anything in like 7 flipping years. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. They've got a mobile game to look forward to. I'm sorry, Diablo players, me included. We've got an amazing Diablo game coming soon. Just in case you hadn't heard about it, it's called Diablo Immortals. You're going to love it. Let me tell you, this thing has been cracked open wide and censored and toned down to the point that China can have fun playing it, and I guarantee it's going to have some microtransactions. And I know how you guys love microtransactions in your games, and since it's mobile, it makes it so much easier to put it in there. You're going to love it. It's going to be great. It's going to be great, I tell you, great! Because, yeah, it's just going to be great. You'll love it. Yeah, because Blizzard just has this habit of not paying it any attention anymore. See, back in the day, Blizzard had, values. Blizzard really did have a, you know, what is it, the Blizzard standard. They really did, and they communicated really well, and they were great for the players. But Activision has ruined you. I'm sorry. And you need to get out of it. Somehow, someway, you need to get out of that marriage so bad and come back to what you did great at. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below. I will talk to you later. See ya.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.